Now then, Douglas and Master reporting for the Zero Waste Cooking School. Today we are mixing it up with Callum. Don't be shy, Callum. Come on now and tell everyone what we're going to mix up today.
So today we are going to make Tepeche, which is a really lovely light ferment from Mexico, and then with that we're going to make a Tepeche Banana Colada.
Ooh, Banana Colada, you heard it here first. Is that an original?
It is indeed.
Blessed be the fruit.
So if you could just peel our wonderful pineapple. This is going to act as a base for Tepeche, the rinds rather than the fruit itself. We all know lots of ways to use fruit. It is absolutely delicious, but we never ever use the rinds. We're going to make a change to that and use these wonderful rinds and use all the flavour and natural yeast that they have.
Callum, it strikes me that pineapples are not a local ingredient, but there's a lot of, we love pineapples. Despite our efforts, thousands, millions of these are going to be consumed every year, and there's a lot of waste.
Yeah, absolutely. This is very much not a recipe to use, so like with pineapple from fresh. We want to have an idea of what we're going to do with the pineapple. There's 30,000 tons of pineapple imported into the UK every year, and that's a whole lot of rinds going to waste. So we're just looking to combat that in some way, especially when the product that we're making from the rinds is so good and tasty.
Slam dunk. I'm excited to do something a little bit exotic. So, do you want to put the sugar in?
Fire the sugar in.
Fire away. Fire in the hole.
So we've got our pineapple rinds, we've got our sugar, we're adding spices. You can add whatever you have to hand. In this case, we're adding anise. We've got some cardamom, and we've got some lovely cinnamon. I also like something like allspice. Waste not, want not.
2 second rule.
Yeah, you could also add something like allspice to it. It's really, really lovely. And then to that, for wine, pineapple, and 135 grams of sugar, we're going to add 2 litres of water. We're going to put a lid on this, or cheesecloth, or something along those lines. Allow the yeast time to eat away the sugars. And all we need is time. So I will see you back here in 4 days.
Beautiful.
That sound good?
Time makes fools of us all. So the flavour of time has done its thing. What do we do next?
So now we are ready to construct our drink.
What time is it? It's cocktail o'clock.
I think that's my cue to take over here.
You may.
Brilliant.
Please show me the way.
Excellent. So we've got some really simple ingredients here. We obviously have our wonderful Tepeche. We've also got some discarded banana peel rum, some coconut milk, some sugar, some of our original pineapple, and this is going to all combine together to make this wonderful Tepeche Banana Colada.
You'll know 3000.
So we're just going to put our sugar and our coconut milk into a pan, reduce it down on the heat a little bit, until it becomes a lovely sticky syrup. So now that we've made our lovely coconut syrup, we're going to combine that with some pineapple chunks and some banana peel rum and just give that a little bit of a mash. As a bartender, we call it a muddle. So we're going to start with our pineapples, and that's just going to give us a little bit of texture, a little bit of that lovely fresh pineapple flavour. That should be fine, just sort of maybe 4 cubes per drink, something of that ilk. We're going to add just 50 mils or so of our coconut syrup, so that can go in there. And this is for 2 drinks, so that's 25 mils per drink. We've then got a hefty double measure each of our discarded banana peel rum, which is kind of part of the inspiration behind this drink. Discarded is a zero waste spirits brand. We're going to give this a little squash. Yes, Discarded take their rum base from casks up in Scotland that are used to age whiskey. Which sounds slightly counterintuitive, rum from whiskey barrels, but whiskey is finished in all sorts of lovely spirits, and traditionally that would be passed across and shipped back across the Caribbean, but we now rescue it and give it a lovely second life. Beautiful. We've got a lovely syrupy, rummy pineapple mixture now, which we're going to strain into our wine glasses. We're just going to split these between 2 glasses. As I said, you don't need to strain if you don't mind your pineapple chunks within your drink, and it's all going to add flavour. We're going to just fill these with ice as best we can, and then we're going to top that with our lovely Tepeche, and that's going to balance the drink. That's going to give it a little bit of bitterness, give it a little bit of flavour, and also give it a lovely little touch of effervescence. So we're going to put 100 mils. We give them a stir. We don't want all the sweet things in the bottom. And then if you wish to garnish, you can garnish. But personally, if it's not edible, there's not really a huge point in the garnish. You know, sort of you can certainly add things to give it a little bit of a nose. I believe you've made a lovely citrus foam with another one of our esteemed friends very recently. But
citrus fluff.
Citrus fluff.
Do you want
Yes.
some citrus fluff?
Yeah.
This is to you, Martin O'Dowd. Citrus fluff. Beautiful.
And that is us, sir. A couple of
Gorgeous.
lovely Tepache banana coladas. Easy for me to say. That's the first time I've messed that up today.
Yeah.
Well, I would thoroughly encourage you
thank you,
to have a
Square.
little drink.
Have a go. Have a go. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you very much for having me, sir.
Thank you very much for coming and enlightening us on our first cocktail.
Excellent. Hopefully the first of many. Cheers. Cheers, folks.
Woo! Oh wow! Wow! Oh wow!
Super
That's
yummy. Super yummy.
yeah, delicious.
A little bit of the coconut there, banana coming through, and just a little bit of funk from the kombucha. I think from the Tepeche.
Rich, muscular, sweet, indulgent, tropical good times.
Indulgent. Absolutely.
This is the end of this very tropical transmission.
Cheers.
Thank you, Callum.